Please read the disclaimer. Hello and welcome. I'm Bio, and today we're playing another PlayStation 2 random. This time around, it is Kart Racer. Yes. Can you believe it? I can't. I kind of wish I can't. Kart Racer. Oh my word. How terrible of a game are we going to be playing today? Now you may be thinking to yourself, what are you saying? How terrible of a game we're going to be playing today? What do you mean terrible? You haven't even played it yet. Okay, let me give you some facts right here. So, Kart Racer, it's published by Nordic Games Publishing, you know, which Nordic Games ended up purchasing THQ and they became THQ Nordic, if I remember correctly. This is a PlayStation 2 game, keep in mind, yeah, right. It was released on June 25th, 2009. A very late era PlayStation 2 game. Was also released on PC and Wii. And it's funny, isn't it? It's, I haven't mentioned the developer yet. Maybe it's because it's not a good sign to mention them. Because, yeah, what it is, it's developed by Brain in a Jar. Yeah, that Brain in a Jar. Yeah, that one. That developer, you know, who's made a bunch of racing games for fucking Phoenix Games. Yeah, that terrible racing game developer. Made this game, so we know what to expect. You know, that's what I'm saying when I say, oh, it's gonna be fucking terrible. I mean, it's gonna play as guest player, whatever. I don't care. I wanted just to delete it, but whatever. One player menu, race, knockout, challenge, arena, trophy room. Let's just do a race. I want to see how this is. Oh, see, that's the thing with Brain in a Jar. Their games always have this kind of look to them that just looks fucking terrible. Do you know what I mean? They just look terrible. Do you ever get that? It just look absolutely fucking atrocious. The menus are atrocious. The title, look at that. Remember the title screen? Title screen was atrocious. Oh. Oh my word. What is this? So, 2009 PlayStation 2 game, ladies and gentlemen, with graphics that look like this. Oh yeah, these graphics are fantabuloso. Oh, these controls are fantabuloso. So not only does the game look absolutely horrific, like, I know this is a kart racing game, but you could have at least tried. What the fuck is this? Yeah, you could have at least tried to make a fucking decent car racing game. Like, the controls are fucking janky as fuck. Oh yeah, you think the controls were not going to be janky as fuck? Of course they are. They're fucking well janky. Oh, they're terrible. Oh, they're what I would come to expect from Brain in a Jar, if I'm honest with you. Oh god. Like, the turning is just not good. The turning delays, by the way. In case you were ever wondering, it delays. So I press like square to slow down, and I turn the analog stick, and it takes him about half a second to react to the analog stick. Yeah. So he doesn't turn straight away. Look, me doing this, he turns. Oh god. He turns after about half a second. Oh great, fucking fantabuloso. He turns. I'm surprised that the car breaks apart, if I'm honest. Or the cart. He turns. I'll get my point out in a minute. So as he turns, when I press it on the analog stick, like here, when I'm just doing a little turn like that, is a half a second delay before he actually does anything. That's not a good sign. That is not good. Do not have that. I'm in last place, by the way. Oh, I don't know how people can play these games. Like, this is the kind of game you would have gotten. Like, who would have bought this? In 2009, most kids... If this was like your grandparents are going to buy you this, or you're trying to fool someone into buying this, right? Because you got to think like the line of thought that goes behind putting this game out in 2009 was like, who were they trying to scam? Who were they trying to scam with this game, right? Like, releasing on PC is fine because, you know, the amount of trash that gets released on PC anyway. So if they released this on Steam in 2009, I don't think I would have complained as much. If they really, yeah, if they released it on Steam for like $5, it's not worth $5, but that's what the price I would expect. Any more than that, fuck me, you're paying too much money. But for PS2 and Wii, I dread to think. I honestly do dread to think. But there's what have I got to talk about? Like, okay, I've trashed the fucking developer. What is there to talk about now? Like I said, I've talked about the controls. All there is the race. And I know we're only like doing like this is the first race we're doing. I don't want to do another race if I'm honest with you. Do you want to do another race? Would you want to play another race of this? Like one race is enough. Doing 5 laps, it's the same shit. It's terrible. Like I can change between 2 perspectives. I can look behind myself. Like there is the X button is to accelerate, which 2009, ladies and gentlemen, it should be the R2 button, but whatever. Oh, we're in the final lap. Oh my word, I'm so excited. Oh, I get smacked. Great physics, by the way. I like it how I smack into another car and it just causes my car to just become unresponsive. Oh look, there's my fender. Haha, there's my bumper. Haha, look at me go. Even the music is just boring, isn't it? Everything about this game is just fucking bore snore. Bore snore on 7 seasons. I can't get over the texture. Look at the texture of that 16 max. Like, you telling me you couldn't have increased the resolution? You got a fucking PS2 game disc to work with. Look at this. The turning is so bad. The car whizzes out of control because you're trying to stop it from whizzing out of control, but because of the half-second delay, you keep fucking it up. How long have I played this? 7.5 minutes, and that's all I'm playing of it. I'm not playing any more of this. Can you blame me? Can you honestly blame me? I try to reach 10 minutes for most games, but fuck me. This game, it's as terrible as you'd expect a brain in the jar developed game to be, racing game to be. Like, why do they even think? Why would they even continue to make racing games? Because they were cheap? That's why Nordic Publishing was like, yeah, let's make it because it's cheap. Somebody commented, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, Brain in a Jar made the PS2 version of Truck Racer as well. And somebody commented saying, hey, at least this game's more playable than big rigs, off the rigs racing. And I'm like, but at least that game's more fun. At least that game's amusing. At least you can have fun in that game and have a good time because of how terrible it is. You can't have a good time of how terrible it is in Truck Racer or this game. You can't. It's just so boring. It's bad. So bad it's boring kind of type of game. Like a Truck Racer for the PS3, or in this case, I played the Steam version. That was fine. That was alright. I didn't mind that. That played okay. But that was a completely different developer. That was wasn't that wasn't that Urinachex? Strangely enough, but that played fine. Anyway, I don't want to look at this fucking results for a screen anymore. Yeah, this was Kart Racer for the PlayStation 2. It plays like shit. It's terrible. Don't ever play it in your life. Yeah, see you later.